Hi everyone. Um, if you're wondering why I haven't streamed in a while, well, this video is gonna be why. So there's no easy way to say this, but me and my family are basically being forced to sell the house. Um, we we I'll go through the whole story in a bit, but we are basically three disabled people that cannot work, aren't really able to have an income since COVID, and so we've been waiting and seeing. My parents got in an accident a while ago, so they've been recovering. They're still not recovered. I've had some kind of an illness that we can't figure out that causes me fatigue, so it's been a lot. I'll go through the whole story, but before I do, I want to say it would mean the world to me if you share this with others, but if you do not have a disposable income or are not safe yourself, I do not want anyone to donate anything. I will not have someone else go into debt to get us out of ours. That being said, this is going to be going alongside a GoFundMe that I've made. If you can contribute, that would be great, because frankly, there is no other way out. And honestly, I don't even know if we'll be able to do the move, but here we go. I'm gonna try reading off the GoFundMe just because I'm finding it hard to get my thoughts together. So my name's Fenia. I've been streaming on this channel for a while. I've not been successful, but I've just done it as something to keep myself going, something enjoyable, something to archive myself, basically. I've been like doing this for a while. That's not important anyways. We are in need of help, so our financial situation is in a pretty poor state right now. Our business went under during COVID, and then that on top of some poor financial advice, poor loan advice, on top of an accident which my parents are still recovering from a year or two ago. All of that combined has made it very difficult for us, and currently all three of us, due to various medical issues, have been unable to work or have an income. On top of this, we likely only have maybe a month, maybe more if we're lucky, to raise any money whatsoever. We were told straight up that, hey, you either pay the full amount or sell the house. They do not want a payment plan, they just want a full check. So, backstory is, as you may know, I'm currently a trans woman living with some underlying health issues. I don't like bringing this stuff up during stream because I want my stream to be a happy place, a place where everyone can come and get those feelings out. But honestly, I kind of have no choice, so I feel really bad about that. But I genuinely have no choice. Sorry. Yeah, I like I said, fatigue and parents recovering from their accident and concussion that they had a while ago. We still haven't gotten the funds from the insurance, and it could take up to 3 years for their accident, so that's not reliable at this point. So this is a plea to help me and my family save our house and get back on our feet. The numbers and details are somewhat altered because we need to preserve anonymity right now, for a lot of the people we're talking to and the things that are going on. And if you know me personally, then please discuss it with me on the Discord link in my channel in a private message. Don't comment or post publicly about it, because we really need to keep it anonymous. And if you're not comfortable because of that, that is totally fine. So, to get into it, we're losing our house likely in the near future. We're not necessarily being evicted or foreclosed on. right now, but we are forced to either sell the house and give what we need to pay off one specific large debt, or pay that debt outright. This is my childhood house that I've lived in for 20 years, and we were hoping to keep forever, to be honest. My parents could retire in it, I could live in it, I could take it over later. Like, we had that was our plan. On top of this, we have to somehow clean this entire house with 3 disabled people and move all of our stuff out. We don't have anyone we can turn to right now. We don't have any friends that we could just reach out to help us. We ourselves, like, literally last night my mom had to go to bed for a while because her legs just started hurting out of nowhere. Like, we are not capable enough for this. Our only option that we've been given is a check of 200,000 or sell the house. Canadian, by the way. As you can probably tell, that's a large amount, and we were already in financial difficulties without an income. So we don't really have much of an option. That's been affecting me and my family a lot. You can probably hear it in my voice right now. Another thing that kind of comes into this is that I likely won't be able to stream for the foreseeable future, maybe for 3, 4, 5, 6 years, because the way it's going, it would have to be in a small condo. My sleep issues, stemming from my whatever is wrong with me, tend to mean I need to have a very specific situation to be able to even sleep and have any energy, and I doubt that's going to happen in that kind of space. I don't think I'll be able to stream because it'll be too loud. It's in this house, we actually it's a detached house with a basement where I can just do anything, say anything, and it doesn't matter. It's also just not a good market to sell. So we likely won't get enough to pick us back up off our feet, just not to starve for a while, and how long, how well, we don't know. We probably won't be able to even keep all our stuff because we've got so much packed, and for 25 years we built up, like, there's so much in this house. To be even worse is that to be completely debt-free for all of our whatever has happened would be closer to 300,000. The 300 we have more time with for the full amount, but the 200 is immediate. This includes a bunch of stuff that we've had to kind of wait and see with, hoping that the insurance companies would pay out and we could deal with them. Just utility, long-standing debts, credit ones, just a lot of stuff built together. And this isn't like a thing of like we were spending rampantly. We've been as frugal as we possibly can for the past 3 years. Like, I haven't had a phone for 2 years. My phone broke. No phone. My laptop has had problems for like the last 5. Like, we are not. We've even food has gotten more budget. Like, we have really tried to stay within our means, but without an income, that doesn't really matter. I'm honestly really heartbroken over this and trying desperately to think of a way out of this, and the only way I can think of is a GoFundMe and asking for help. I know my channel isn't big, the algorithm probably won't pick it up. For my sake, I have to try this though. It's the house I grew up my whole life in. It's the house where my dog Angel grew up in and passed in 2020. It's the house we built up. We've renovated, we've built the house up, we've put in stuff everywhere, we've made it our own, and we're just basically, all of our memories and moments in this place are being quickly taken away. We don't have much time, if any, because once a sale is done, it's done. We have to put it up for sale immediately, And if a sale happens and everything gets signed, then that's it. It doesn't matter what we raise. Um, it doesn't help that none of us can work, obviously, and the job market is horrible on top of it. None of us are wanting to part with this home, as it has always been our forever home. Um, it's basically been perfect for us since we moved in, and we've had no reason to move. Um, Much less right now when we are in such a bad state and it's gotten us through so much. We're very afraid of what comes, because even if we sell the house and are able to pay the debts and go to a low rent place, there's no way we're buying another house in like this economy. There's no way. Like, we still have no income. We still have to figure that out. it, it it's it could be 3 years before the insurance company anything comes out of that, and who knows how much that'll be. It might just be a low amount. So it's not like we're getting a fresh start. It's more of a, we're losing everything and having to just deal with it. At least with like a house, we can do stuff like dog sitting, or like something that we can do in the house that we can make something from. But um yeah, my parents and I are both recovering, and like my situation's gotten better, their situation's gotten better, but it's nowhere near good. Um my situation also is tied to insomnia, and it it makes it very hard for me to even be on the same schedule for more than like a week at a time. Um, like maybe once every 4 days, I'll have the energy, not even a good amount, just enough energy to function and do something else. Honestly, my biggest thing from this is I want my parents to just be able to be free of the stress they've held for so many years of where the money is coming from. I know that this wouldn't fix it. I know this is just getting rid of the debts and starting at zero. But getting rid of the debts and knowing that this house is ours no matter what would do so much for us right now. Like, it's, I cannot exaggerate or how much it would do for us. They immigrated to Canada like um 25 years, or sorry, they immigrated to Canada like 26 years ago, and we've lived here for the last like 20 years, or sorry, 25 years. And we've had to live in constant stress for the past 5+ years since COVID, because our business went downhill. We had loans, a lot of stuff uh, going on, and we weren't getting any income from the business. We may have kept it going for too long. Um, and I just want them, because they're getting older, I want them to have less stress for once, have something good happen for them. Um, and a lot of, and sorry, and I also just want less stress for me, because I've basically woken up every day thinking this is the day we're losing the house today, we're like bankrupt today, and we can't even do bankruptcy because it would ruin a lot of stuff. Like, it's just not possible basically, and the house would still go. Um, we've considered really hard about selling the house, because maybe it's just time for us to leave and remove all the debts, but none of us feel like it makes sense, and we're just losing everything for it. We're not getting anything back. We are paying off our debts, sure, but we are not living better. We're not fixing the issues. We now have more problems because we're not in a house, and like we have to deal with rent, and there's a lot of issues that pop up on top of the fact that we wouldn't be able to move out. Like, the moving part is difficult because we struggle to just live normally, like just our daily life. We, like I said, we don't have any close contacts to help us with the mountain of work this is, and they want us to move forward with selling the house as quickly as possible. If we're lucky, we have 3 months. If we're not, we have 1. Like, it's they have the power to, like, say you're taking too long, we're taking over, and give us a horrible deal where they get paid and we get nothing. So this is why I made a GoFundMe. My goal is to at least keep enough for the house, or get enough for the house. Unfortunately, it's all or nothing. They want all or nothing, so that's all we can give them. And any more would go towards remaining debts. They're asking for it all at once, so it's either hit the amount or still lose the house. And if we hit our goals and have extra, honestly, I don't know. Maybe we put it into repairing the house because our house is in complete disrepair. Maybe I put it to a charity. I don't know. I don't know. If we get to that point, which would be, well, I'm not expecting it, but if we do, I can think about it then. On top of this, I have my own debts as well, but I honestly just want to save the house, give my parents their future, and then maybe I'll figure out my own stuff after. Like, maybe I'll do something with the channel, or I don't know, I'll find remote work or something, but none of us need to live lavishly. We just want to live. We just want a place to live. We've tried so many things, such as disability, grants, job search, and nothing has come through. We have literally just been stuck in a stasis for so long. Even the accident case, as I said, is likely to take multiple years, and that's not including any legal fees. So, once again, I say, only if you're able, please help us save this house and get back up. I know it's a lot, and it's basically impossible for one person to get this much money in this time, but I've seen crowdfunding do amazing things, and I don't know, I just want to live without fear or stress, or I just want to be able to smile without, like, a thought in the back of my mind of when is it going to be taken away from us. Sorry. Yeah, I guess that's my story. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's a lot, and I know I don't usually make videos like this, and I know this is a stretch, and if it doesn't work, I know I tried, and that's all I'm really doing this for, because I can't just lose the house without trying. I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling. This stresses me out a lot, and I've been unable to sleep. I basically, I don't know, I've just been unable to sleep. I've been overwhelmed. I've been anxious, okay. Like, there's... I don't know. I genuinely, I don't know how we would be able to do this. We can barely lift things. Even with a mover, I don't know. Anyways. My request to TLDR, my request is, if you are in a great financial state, if you have extra money, if you're able to donate, please donate to the GoFundMe that I'll link below. I will appreciate it a lot. I genuinely don't even feel like I deserve the donations, but I want to ask for them because at this point I have nothing else to turn to. I don't necessarily like bringing down the mood or asking for help, and maybe that's a problem with me, but genuinely need the help right now. I would like to continue streaming. I would like to continue living here. I would like to be able to do things, get better, recover. There's a lot of stuff that relies on us having a place that is secure, like a house, and I don't know. I also just can't part with all of the history in this place, and I don't know. Yeah, sorry. If you can, help us out. If you have any questions, maybe I'll make a follow-up, leave it in the comments or something. If you donate, no matter who you are, how much, how little, I appreciate you. I wish I could say that it's not as bad as it sounds, but I genuinely... It's pretty bad. Okay, this video's gone on a while. I feel like I haven't covered everything, but I think I'm rambling at this point, so... Share with your friends, donate if you can. Regardless of what happens, I appreciate anyone who took the time to watch this, anyone who took the time to hear me out. And whatever happens is gonna happen, so I'm just trying to be okay with that. Thank you, and bye.